Chap says, I've been toying with playing this again. I feel temptation watching you, Bog. This is not a surprise to you. I've been tempting you with video games for many a year now. Many a year. I didn't steal your wrong with Yakuza Like a Dragon, right? All right, where do I need to go? I don't even know how easily to get there. The aft castle, right? There we go. Is that the clip, the yeet? The times, if you don't mind, if somebody can post that on Discord in the Twitch highlight section, I'd like to look at that later. Anytime you clip something that's funny or interesting, if you put it on Discord, we have a Twitch highlight section, and one of our mods, Rose Wolf, she's my video editor. She goes through them and creates a bi-weekly Twitch highlights video using the best clips from the community. So if you can help us out and post clips in there, that'd be awesome. Isn't that timing amazing? Like, I could not believe what we saw. That clip is even all right. You know what? I'm gonna play it real quick. You ready? For those of you who missed it live, it was so good.
Just like.
I look just. Watch this. This is cool.
Muggletar just changed too. Is Muggletar Dragoon?
Yeah. Watch this.
Stop it.
Wait. That's so confusing.
Dragoon.
Yep.
Stop it.
Wait. Imagine if you could really do that. Everyone would be a Dragoon. Everyone would be a Dragoon. I know that World of Jeopardy. I have the same jump, but the fact that they didn't plan it, they didn't coordinate it, and it just happened is like amazing. It was so good. Oh man. Like a Dragon is great, isn't it? It's so good. It's a little girthy, chap. It's a little large. All right, here we go. Thank you for coming, Bog. Word of your triumph reached me some while ago, but I'm pleased to have it personally confirmed. First a Freed and now Titan. Truly, when I think of your achievements, I feel the loss of the Warriors of Light less keenly. You hear that? They're forgetting about all the old players. And there can be no greater compliment than that. You and your order of heroes, the people of Limsa Lominsa, are forever in your debt. I shall relay the details of your report to the Admiral forthwith. Please send my regards to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Yay! How can I not help but feel like how they work, like the duties that we just did with other players is how you should have fought Elder Dragons in Guild Wars 2.
Bog, this is Minfilia. Ishtala has informed me of your success. You have won a great victory for the people of Eorzea, one that shall not be forgotten. And what is more, both you and Ishtala emerged from Ogomoro unscathed, while Tartaro and the others seem as glad as that as they did this Titan's fall. You can look forward to a hero's welcome. We'll be awaiting your return at Awaking Sands. There is much to discuss. Godspeed.
Paging Mr. Herman. Mr. Herman, you have a telephone call at the front desk. Thanks. Frothy coffee just exited my nose as you said girthy. Yes! My girthy comment made you snarf. Oh man, that was so good. Why should I worry? Why should I care? Yeah, pray return to the waking sands. I know. We've only had 2 drinks today from Pray Tells and Must Needs. What? Oh my God. What? The quest name is All Good Things. Oh no. Almost all things must come to an end. Neuraxia, no! The sylph. This one is glad, walking one is safe. Don't go into the light, Carol Ann. Stay away from the light, I said.
We'll be awaiting your return at the Waking Sands. There is much to discuss. Godspeed.
Okay. We're using the echo to kind of see what happened here. So they just hung up.
Thank heavens he is safe. Louisoire, do you see? Your light shines brightly in this one, and in time, it will illuminate the realm once more. Oh!
Advance no further!
We have come for the one who slayed Ifrit and Titan.
It came from me. Livy is another villainous name, right? Like Scarlet?
Bring him forth, or you shall know no mercy.
I wasn't there. Tartaru, no! That wasn't Tartaru, was it? Was it?
Confound it.
No, okay.
Stay out of sight. I would leave a message with you.
Oh no, it's the Help Me Obi-Wan Kenobi thing. So
I surrender myself, on the condition you spare the innocents.
Too late. Do we know anything of who this Livia is yet? Or is this brand new?
Conditions? There speaks the Supreme Sire. I'll grant you have courage, but you would be better served by armor.
Search all you will. The one you seek is not here.
So it would seem.
I like how she... Oh my goodness.
And yet you knew to look here. But how?
Hold that thought.
Oh, damn.
No!
Conditions of surrender. Denied.
Oh my god.
Cease at once!
This is awful.
Have you not done enough?
Perhaps. Enough. We must away.
You still hear them chopping in the background. Oh my god.
Though we have not found our quarry, the High Priestess of the Scions should suffice for now. They say she also possesses the Echo. I cannot wait to hear her scream.
Oh my god.
I said enough!
She killed one. The guy was still chopping. Now he's dead.
We leave. Bring the prisoners.
Who are these guys? Like, what? Are these Garleans or who are they? Yeah, guys, thank you. That's what he gets for not listening. I know, right? They are Garleans. Okay. Walking one, Minfilia asked this one to... In case Walking One returned, this one was to say, at church in Eastern Thanalon, Walking One must claim sanctuary. This one tried to protect Walking One, Minfilia, from Imperial ones. Forgive this one. Save. Hold her hand! Oh my god. It went away. I was really gonna have a bad sneeze there. All right. That is horrible. Joe says poor sap. Sorry. This is the moment when the game hooked you. This is the moment where it went from just like doing quest after quest to, oh crap, okay, they're willing to shake it up. No, not the solar. I don't like that the name of the quest, you could kind of figure things out, and then the objective of the quest, I kind of saw that before I realized exactly what was happening. I was like, what? Search survivors? This doesn't sound like a party. You know, there's supposed to be a party. All right, you know what? Now I want to do my Dragoon quests. Let me do that real quick. We got about an hour left. Yeah, I can imagine at times. Chapsap says, okay, I'm installing now. Come payday, my sub will go live. The expansion hit soon. It was supposed to be this Friday, so it's like 2 weeks from this Friday. Do 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 boo boo. Yeah, early access is the 3rd. Yep, there's a big free trial. Hey, Nimsy, what's going on? Yeah, you can type hashtag game to get more information. You have to laugh because it was originally going to be at the start of your vacation. Now it's at the end. Yeah, that's tough when people already have plans. They mentioned that in their announcement about the delay. They were sorry about people who had time off scheduled. All right, here we go. You grow ever stronger, and I speak of more than just the flesh. Aye, you are slowly but surely realizing your potential as an Azure Dragoon. It is heartening to look upon, though I must confess that my presiding feeling is one of relief. You must understand, the mere thought of the I would choose an outsider, one who ill comprehends the threat posed by the dragons, filled me with the gravest of misgivings. Yet you have, but I shall say no more, lest flattery impede your improvement. Now, during our last lesson, I enlightened you regarding the origins of dragoons. You will recall how Haldrath heroically triumphed over the great worm Nidhogg, and Ishgard came into possession of the Eye. Yes, I remember all of that. Tell me, Bog, do you believe that these events truly transpired, or you are inclined to think them fairy tales? I ask you this because few folk have seen dragons in the flesh besides we Ishgardians, and most would as soon dismiss them as products of the imagination. Alas, dragoons are no less real than you and I, with Nidhogg probably the most real of all. In the course of history, Ishgard has suffered the creature's wrath on 8 separate occasions. Each time the great worm rouses, the blood of countless Ishgardians is spilled. Let us revisit the past once more, Bog. This time is 20 summers past, and the place, Dravania. After a century in slumber, Nidhogg awakened once more to resume his reign of terror. Entire villages were razed to the ground, their inhabitants reduced to smoldering ash. Sensing the great worm's unbridled rage, others of his kind began to rouse, and in such numbers as to blot out the sun with their wings. A deep, foreboding darkness swept over the land. Or Ishgard, however you read it. Raging infernos painting the belly of the sky in angry red. The agonized screams of innocence fading into deathly silence. In my station as Azure Dragoon, I was there through it all, bore witness to all the horrors. But there was no time to offer even a silent prayer. Nidhogg lingered in one place long enough to lay it waste, and when he took wing, so too did I, pursued a man possessed. The game of cat and mouse continued for what seemed like an eternity before I found myself face to face with the great worm. The battle unfolded in a tiny settlement on the edge of Korthos, raging on for 3 days and 3 nights with neither side being able to gain a decisive advantage. Remaining on my feet by sheer force of will, I realized that it must end now, else it shouldn't end well. Marshaling my last ounce of strength, I wagered all on a single thrust. My lance struck home, burying deep in the ruin of my opponent's empty eye socket. Yet before I could withdraw my weapon, the worm lashed out wildly in its agony, dealing a blow that left me sprawled upon the scorched earth, nigh insensate. In that instance, I thought myself surely doomed, but Halone was not finished with me. Having lost the taste for battle, Nidhogg let loose a blood-curdling roar before fleeing into the sky, and the battle was over. While I did not perish from my injuries, they rendered my body unfit to bear the power of the Dragoon, and I was Azure Dragoon no more. Lying bedridden, my thoughts wandered to all the innocent lives that had been lost, the people I had failed to protect. The last conflict with the dragons of Dravania left countless orphans in its wake. Estinian is one of them, the sole survivor of Ferndale, the final village to suffer Nidhogg's wrath. With none left to care for him, I did only one thing I could. I took Estinian as my own son, instructing him in the way of the Dragoon when he was of an age to learn. Yet I would not have you think me noble. My actions were born not of compassion, but of guilt. My guilt at having failed them. But alas, I've also failed him as a father. For what manner of man did I bring up him to be? A thief who would endanger the life of every one of his countrymen. Ah, you heard me right. All of Ishgard may suffer for his crime. Though we know little and less of the minds of dragons, it is conceivable that the disturbance surrounding his stolen eye will rouse Nidhogg once again, awaken him. That his kin have already stirred from their slumber serves as fair warning of that. Time is not on our side. Make your way to Witch Drop, where the knight Hustian awaits your arrival. My nation is depending on you. Wow, that was a long story. It's important we know these things. Speak with Hustian? Hustian, we have a problem. Hustian. You think often how often, oh, you think of how often you return to the Waking Sands before you're lulled. Yeah, Morgan, you're right. It kind of feels like, oh, all right, I'm back here again. They give you the envelopes and everything. All right, so we have to go up here. That story is good to remember. Okay. Good night, chap. Thanks for stopping in. I hope you're doing well. We got a Bogathon coming up this Friday, gang. Gonna stream up to 12 hours. We're gonna play Ruined King. Brand new game that just surprise launched. Something that I've been looking forward to for a long time. It's gonna be fun. And after that 12-hour stream is done, I'm gonna be off for a week. I'm gonna be off all next week. No streams. Taking a break. What is that game? Ruined King. Yeah, Ruined King. It's done by the folks at Airship Syndicate. They did Battle Chasers, which is a JRPG with Joe Matz as the lead like artist. They are responsible for the art style of like the Darksider series, and it's based on the League of Legends universe and characters. So it's published by Riot Forge. Look at this chair. I love it. Techno-Newt's chair. Oh, sugar. Hey, that's where I needed to go. Well, that was lucky, except for almost dying. All right. It's a turn-based JRPG. Yeah. But it's an American-made company. So it's interesting. Narian says, won't be here for the Bogathon because we don't want spoilers for Ruined King and we won't be able to play it yet. Yep, no, I get it. I get it. We'll miss the streams, but glad you're getting a nice break. Hope you enjoy. Thanks, Gatorade. Yeah, I haven't taken a lot of time off, especially not for myself. And we're hosting Thanksgiving. And we have never hosted a big holiday like that together, so it'll give us some extra time to get prepared for that. Relax a little bit. Reduce stress, you know? All right, you're the one who aspired to be the Azure Dragoon. Why? You are not even a Vishguard. If you truly possess the power Sir Alberic sees in you, then prove it to me with your lance. On guard. This? I'm fighting that? I thought I was gonna fight. Oh no. What is this? I'm confused. Yeah, if anybody is interested in picking up Ruined King, it's on the Epic Games Store. And if you decide to, and it's also on Steam. If you decide to get it on the Epic Games Store, use the code Bog Otter. It helps us out. I should give myself an annual leave allowance each year. Morgan, I should. You're right. But it's hard because this business, you don't stream, you don't get paid, you know? There's certain things like Patreon and things that'll still come in, but yeah, you take a hit every time, so it's hard. 25 to 30 days a year would be tough. All right. Wait, why did that not work? Was that somebody else's I did? Did that happen to me? I helped somebody else? it's because I got help and reset it. So I didn't do anything wrong. I'm low on health here. Is that good? All right, there we go. All right, return and show your crystal to him. All right, report back. Oh, Moogle Tart. I did the same thing with my hunter. The hunter legendary bow quest. You had to fight the 4 demons solo. I actually think I gave up on that. Honestly. I like the Batmobile. Yeah, the demon ones respawn for hours and hours. Yeah, that was painful. And once the first expansion came out, like all those legendary things became like moot. It was so sad, all that work thrown away. I know. I remember being very confused when the first expansion, like, cause here I was raiding, I was in a raiding guild. We had struggled so hard to like finally beat all the bosses in Molten Core and take out Ragnaros, you know. We worked on Blackwing Lair and got all those bosses down. And like the items and gear that I had was, you know, the high-end raiding stuff, and it took us so long to do it. And then the first expansion came out for World of Warcraft, and like the first couple of quests you do just start replacing all of your raiding gear. And I was like, what? I don't understand this at all. Now it's commonplace, right? Now you get it. Like, all right, they're gonna raise the level cap, and they're gonna make it so it's fun to collect all the stuff again, you know, and increase your power level. But back then, it was my first like big expansion for an MMO, and I was like, I thought I would continue to wear that great stuff for like ever. Yeah. But no. That's not how that works. All right, you pass another trial with flying colors, Bog. The day when you stand before Estinian as an equal is not far off. And when that day comes, the eye will choose you over the traitor, I have no doubt. But we must be patient still. For now, you must continue your training. When you can do no more on your own, seek me out once more. All right, here we go. Doom Spike. That's my AoE. It delivers an attack of 170 to all enemies in a straight line before you. Nice. Yes. It can hit more than one thing. Now I have to put it somewhere. I think I'm gonna put this here and this here, and maybe put it as 5. Can I do it without having any target? No. Okay. Sweet. It must needs go up. Summerfield Farms has practice dummies you can whack. I'm sure we'll have other things to fight. Like blowfly swarms. Let's see how far this is. No, it's not gonna get that one, I don't think. There, I hit more than one thing. For the first time since I started playing this game, I've hit more than one thing at once. Achievement unlocked. You guys with your umbrellas. I like that you have different umbrellas too. I think this guy has a friend named or less. Is more or less. Okay, is something troubling you, my son? You have the look of one who has endured great suffering. Is there anything I can do to help? Anything at all, you just need to ask. Isn't there an NPC named Ermagerd here? Is there? Wait. No, there's Esmore. I can't turn around. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. Curse my enemies, Father. Call down divine vengeance upon those who butchered my friends. The wild roses are dead, Father, and I know not what to do. This one, right? The wild roses, I see. You may speak freely here. We are friends of the Scions. Yes. And they all died. I see. How could this happen? Are you certain that Menphilia was among those taken by the Garleans? Yes. Shit. Oh. Let us pray no further harm comes to them. Sorry. That's what I meant. You may stay here as long as you wish. It is the least I can do for a friend of Menphilia's. I have known her since she was but a child. Well, do I recall the day of our first meeting. I swore then to do everything in my power to support her, and I will gladly offer the self-safe service to our brothers and sisters Scions. So please, no matter what you require, you need not hesitate to ask. Marquez, would you come here for a moment? Yes, Father. Oh. If you require assistance, pray, speak with Marquez. He is a trifle shy, but I assume you mean he means well. All right, here we go. Drink, pray. Pray, speak. I should explain. Marquez is a survival of the Battle of Carteneau. Alas, his experiences took a terrible toll upon his mind. Had we not taken him into our care, he would have surely perished in the desert. Marquez, I want you to look after Bog. Do you understand? Yes, Father. There is too much. Let me sum up. Bum, 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 bum. Those who wait. Complete the main scenario quest. All good things. Oh, man. Wait, who else is in here? We have Irel, Edouard, Rogueness. Excuse me, Bog, do you have a moment? It concerns this broken horologe, which was found in the pocket of a man brought here in a burial. There is something familiar about it, but just what, I cannot say. Perhaps if you tinker with the device, it will come to me. However, I lack the proper tools. I would ask you to do a journey to Camp Drybone in my stead to obtain a bull point chisel and a pair of needle nose pincers. They are often used by goldsmiths. Hand the weighty coin purse to the traveling goldsmith. Must be somewhere else. You have an old screenshot of her. So she's named Ermagerd. Ermagerd! Well, her first name should be Irma, and her last name should be Gerd. Ermagerd. Irma. Comes from a long line of Gerds. All right, a ballpoint chisel and a pair of needle nose pincers. Those don't come cheap, you know. Well, here's my weighty coin purse. Falls balls. I mean, yes, that should be sufficient payment. Falls balls. See, if you don't read dialogue, you miss falls balls. Oh my god, I gotta go back up there again. Oh my god, how many times? Now you want to make a new character called Ermagerd? There you go, Ermagerd. I was thinking ERMA, but IRMA works too. You can have a whole bunch of characters in the Gerd family too. You could be like Bird Gerd. What else would work? I'm going the wrong way. I knew that though. Gird your loins. There you go. Hurdy-gurd. Hi, Pinky. Have you brought the tools? I have. Here we go. Hand over, hand over, hand over. So, fun fact, one of the developers named one of the deities Thal, just so he could say Thal's balls, and he had to fill in all the little speech bubbles in order to pass Sony's playtest for the PS3 demonstration of the game, so he filled them all with Thal's balls. Haha, that's great. Something occurs to me, please wait here a moment. Oh, okay. It was for naught, though I repaired the device easily, this sensation that stirs within me remains a mystery. But how did I do it? These hands, my hands, they moved with a mind of their own, deftly manipulating the clockwork mechanisms. There was no doubt or uncertainty. I knew exactly what to do, as though I had performed the same motions countless times before. It's called muscle memory, dude. Pardon me, Bog. This was a mistake. Please give the horologe to Sister Eluned. The man who once owned it is currently in her care, and I think it's best to return to him. All right. There you go, Eluned. This is a bad time. Oh my god, this is a bad time, isn't it? Good evening to you, sir. Have you come to pay your respects to this man? Yes. Never before have I seen such a queer device. You say that it measures the passing of time? It's called a watch. Mayhap they are more common in Garlemald. I am given to understand that its cities are filled with all manner of amazing technologies. Marquez said that it belonged to the deceased? Oh dear, you don't suppose that the owner might have been a Garlean spy? It may behoove us to notify the authorities in Camp Drybone. But mayhap more importantly, how did Marquez manage to repair this device? I knew he had a talent for the trades, but this goes far beyond mending fences and thatching roofs. I recognize you now, Bog. Allow me to express my deepest condolences for those who lost their lives in the attack. I apologize if discussing this upsets you, but you should know that the bodies of your comrades are presently being removed from the waking sands and prepared for transport here. If you wish to leave this work to others, I understand. However, taking part might help you find closure. I don't think so. I'm good. I'm just gonna go and drown my sorrows at the Gold Saucer. That's what you should do at a time like this. All right. Thank you, Muggletart. I used an envelope. You don't look like one of those church fellas. As you can see, we've got a pile of unidentified bodies over yonder. No one's come to claim them, so off to the Lich Yard they go. Be thankful you didn't have to go inside and see the carnage for yourself. I did. I was the one that saw it first. I don't know what quarrel they had with these folks, but I sure as hell don't want to know. The sooner we put this behind us, the better. Say, ain't seen you around here before. Or you just don't have one of them faces. Ah, never mind. Any road. There's a carriage come to haul bodies to the Lich Yard out by the east gate. There's only 8 left to load up, but seeing as I'm exhausted from carrying all the others, I've mind to leave you the remainder to you. Like, who greets like a brand new person this way? You know what? I was gonna put all these 8 dead bodies in a cart, but since you're new here, why don't you go do it? I'm tired. What? Oh, come on. That is the weirdest interaction I've had with any NPC ever. Okay, yeah, I'll do it. No worries. This one looks light. Wait, where have I gathered this corpse? Oh, okay, I can just pick them all up. How does a Lalafell do these quests? They turn into neat little flowers. Oh, that's right. Oh wow, he's a big one. He takes a while. Wait, there's fake dead people in here. Hey! Guys are making extra dead people. They aren't fake. This one's fake. What does Nedrick want? What do you want? Hello, Halatali? That's an unlockable dungeon. Oh yeah, it's an optional dungeon. What level? I mean, I guess I'm level appropriate for it. You'll lock all the dungeons eventually. Okay. Oh, it's over here. I can't seem to pick this one up for some reason. Nope. Can't get that one. Can't believe we have the sylph. Can't believe you're just leaving you there. I have a comment, but it'd be mean. Where am I going? Over here. Well, there we go. That is inappropriate. All right. Excuse me, what are you doing with my wife? Nothing, nothing. I'm placing the tea into bags. That's all. Look in the wagon, you can see all the corpses. I'm good. Oh, man. I like how Joe is defending his wife, and his wife comes and says he's a bad tank. All right, I did it. I got all the corpses. The first carriage from Vesper Bay arrived not too long ago. We've begun preparing your comrades for burial. I had a hand in the initial rites, and I would like you to know, for many, death came quickly. Rest assured that we will treat them with the utmost respect and do everything we can to shepherd them to Thal's realm. Although we can perform rites for most of the scions, there is one who we cannot accept. We would like you to return this one to her people, the sylphs of Little Solace. Oh, God! Only proper that she be given to the care of her friends and family, according to sylphic traditions. Yeah. I don't know what we're talking about, but Naka is right, and I know better than to question that. Oh, my God. Azari jumping in. Joe's getting double teamed. World in Jeopardy is an excellent tank, despite what she says about herself. Oh, that's sweet. This is usual. You're used to it? Okay. Just in case, Joe, we need a safe word, okay? What's your safe word? This is probably not the appropriate way to arrive at the home of the sylphs. This one is surprised to see Walking One in Little Solace. How can these ones assist Walking One? Oh, this is terrible. I don't even want to read this out loud. Neroxia! But this one does not understand. Camuxia, this one has heard much wailing. This one would know what has caused such distress. Terrible news, Elder One. Awful news. Waking One has returned to Little Solace, but why? These ones have not requested further aid. You see, it's not my fault. Neroxia, how did this happen? Explain everything to this one at once. So, not only Neroxia, but many of Walking One's friends were lost as well? Neroxia! Neroxia went to Thanalon at the behest of this one. Walking One was with Neroxia at the end. Tell this one that Neroxia was brave. Tell this one that Neroxia did not suffer. It's true. This one is glad to hear Walking One's words. But you told me to say them. Thank you for bringing Neroxia home, Walking One. These ones also wish to thank Praying Ones. Tell Praying Ones these ones will remember this kindness. This one demands vengeance. Imperial ones must pay. Imperial ones must suffer. When the time comes for Walking Ones to face Imperial ones, do not forget these ones. These ones will not have Neroxia's death be for naught. These ones will fight. Oh my goodness. That was painful. Oh my goodness. We have the Cabbage Army, yes! Cabbage Patch Kids have been recruited. Swinehilt! Is there a mod that translates all the text in the game into self-speak? I want it, and I want Bog to install it. This one has no time to read all that. We thank you for your service to the church and to the sylphs. You may be pleased to know that in your absence we interred the remaining scions in the Lich Yard. Perhaps you will still wish to do more for your friends. If so, I would remind you that perhaps you have already done so much on their behalf. Please take a rest and set aside your burdens for now. And here's a linen bandana or a pair of eyeglasses or some gold. Yeah. Like you do. This is how they mourn. Can't wear the bandana. This will be my third pair of glasses. Mithril spectacles. Fernity Fern. What is happening? What is that? Morgan, that totally confused me. I thought I came back to Marquez going like, I am actually a demon. That's totally confused me. How funny. I thought that was part of him. I'm not imagining it, Bog. I know I'm being watched. This is different, sinister. It's as if I'm under observation. You are under a flame demon. The feeling comes and goes, but I felt it when I last ventured outside. Yes, I know I felt it. Will you look outside for me, please? It'll only take a moment. He's just trying to get me out of here. moment of my time, Javert. I do believe this woman's tale, but Monsieur Mayor. Oh, hello. Imperial Frumentarius. Here. Did Marquise try to like kill me there by sending me out there? Or is that what he was sensing and we just stopped the menace? Hopefully the latter. You were attacked, weren't you? Are you unharmed? Thank the gods. I knew he was watching me, but why was he watching me? What did he want with me? Did he perhaps know something of my past? If only I could have asked him. I need to think. Please allow me. You didn't say not to kill him. Please allow me a moment alone. Wait. Father Iluid must hear of this. Will you tell him for me? It's important. I think others will come for me again. Oh, and then the paranoia sets in. Heavens forfend. That such a thing would happen on holy ground. Do you have any idea who this man was? Did you notice anything distinctive about his garb or possessions? Yes, he had this imperial short sword. This is Garlean steel, which means the man who was watching Marquess was... Well, say it! Make haste to Camp Drybone at once. We must summon the immortal flames before more Imperials come. I'll take the gold again. Alphino. Alphino survived.
I fondly hoped that I might be the first to speak with you. Would that I had been so fortunate.
What's this?
At ease, adventurer. I come not on behalf of the Empire. On the contrary, I mean to revive the scions of the Seventh Dawn. And to that end, I have come in search of a legend. The greatest engineer of our time, Master Sid Garland. I have come for you.
That's Sid Garland?
I fear you are mistaken, child. He is but a poor soul who bore witness to the horrors at Cartano.
But he did have that fancy, like, head thing on under the hood.
I beg of you, leave us in peace.
Wait,
I remember.
Hear me, Sid. Eorzea needs you.
I must needs sit. Well said. Thought he was going to be a little bit more profound than that.
Sid, was it? Here. These belong to you.
And you never thought of showing me these things to maybe jog my memory earlier?
I thought you bore the mark of greatness. It seems that I was right. Our time together was all too brief, but it felt as though my son had returned to me. You have brought joy to an old man's life. But it is time for you to help those who truly need you.
Who are you?
Alphino Leveilleur, at your service. As a scion of the 7th Dawn, I stand against our primal and imperial foes, as my grandfather once did. 'Tis no secret what befell our order at the Waking Sands. Word has already spread across Eorzea. The repercussions are far greater than you realize. In the wake of the calamity, the 3 city-states focused their efforts solely on reconstruction, leaving the Scions to combat the primal threat unaided.
It's true.
And lo, we are all but destroyed. Yet even as the nations mourn our demise and abandon what little hope they have left, we cannot forsake our duty, now least of all. The Ixal have summoned Garuda once more, and she torments the people of Kurthus as we speak.
Now it's Garuda already? We just beat Titan.
Her appetite for destruction far exceeds that of other primals. Worse, in her present incarnation, our Baldessian colleagues believe she surpasses both Ifrit and Titan in strength.
Great.
Yet, therein lies an opportunity. Were we somehow to defeat Garuda, it would serve as a warning to the other beast tribes that even their mightiest gods can be felled. If we are to face our foe, we must first circumvent the tempest that shields her sanctuary. And for that, we need an airship. Your airship,
They
Sid.
haven't really used airship travel since the calamity, right?
I have an airship?
Yes, Sid, you do. Your very own airship. It was last seen in the skies over Gridania, not long before the calamity. So let us begin our search there.
An airship? My airship?
He's catching on.
Oh, wait.
There he is. Looks a lot younger now.
Come, let us put an end to the primals. Together, we will show the world that the Scions are still a force to be reckoned with.
One more.
They need my airship. They need me.
All right. Sid. He can fix your airship any day. Oh my. Oh man, that's good. All right, I think we're gonna wrap it up there, gang. This is where the story shall remain for now. Yeah. So let me return so I can get that sweet rested EXP. Good progress indeed. Level 40. Unlocked my AoE ability. We did some trials. We did a dungeon. It was great. It was a good time. Noodle salad. All right, so now I get my rested EXP. And what level story we're on? We're on level... Oh, I didn't pick it up. Level 36 in the story. So there you go. 36 out of 50. Hi. I'm level 36 in the story out of 50 for the main story.
That's awesome.
And my character's 40. Almost 41.
That's awesome.
Isn't that neat?
Yes.
You got one more dungeon to do, and then you can freely quest for a while.
For how long?
For a while. I don't, like, actually, I can tell you. So, after you do the Copper Bell Mines at 17,
Yeah.
not until you hit level 24 in the story.
Oh, okay.
Like, it doesn't matter that you're already almost level 24. You
Got
gotta
it.
catch the story up to that. Yeah.
All right. Thank you. That's
So your
cool.
story's at level 17, basically.
That's cool. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, gang. This was fun. We might play some more of this tomorrow.